It's so lovely because I get to bring the dogs on their walks, I get to give them a little bit of free time and a little bit of attention to some of the dogs that haven't been adopted. Some of them have been there for years and they haven't been brought home. So it's really nice to be able to just give them that little bit of extra love every day. We adopted a little Cavachon called Sophie, and she was terrified when we first met her. She couldn't stand people. Every single movement terrified her, and she had a hernia when she was found and she was underweight. But within the first week of having her, she was hopping up on the couch to cuddle with us. She's happy, like she's running around, she plays with her toys, and she's just doing amazing. I would say that it is so much better than buying a dog. It's more rewarding. You're really you're saving their little lives. You're giving them the chance that somebody else took away from them originally. And it's more rewarding for yourself when you're raising that dog, when you're teaching them, when you're showing them what it's like to have a loving home.
Towards the end of 2022, our inspectors, who are authorised officers under the 2013 Animal Health and Welfare Act, authorised by the Minister, so they have full powers of removing and seizing animals if they're found in difficulty or neglect or abuse or cruelty. Our officers noticed a very significant increase towards the end of 2022 in dogs in particular, the numbers that were being found in cruel situations. That continued in 2023, so the statistic, we would have rescued 700 dogs in 2022, we would have rehabilitated them, we would have brought them into a loving home. That 700, we repeated that in the first 6 months of this year, so effectively there's been a doubling of the demand of our services. The impact of that, our kennels, we have 4 centres around Ireland, Donegal, our national centre in Longford, our equine centre in Mallow, which also holds dogs, and a large kennels centre in Wicklow. We're full, and our kennels were full. So with the additional increase, doubling of the capacity meant that we had no alternative but to rent and to rent private shelters. That means that our services, our board and myself and the senior management and the team generally are not going to leave any animal behind. We're going to make sure if somebody calls into our call centre in Longford and reports a cruelty case and our inspectors find that to be the case, we will save that animal. We're not leaving any animal behind.
The numbers are unprecedented this year. We have something like threefold what we had this time last year, and as a result of that the ISPCA are under massive pressure with space, but unlike other locations, we're saying absolutely we are not closing our doors. We can't leave, because we can't leave a dog or any animal in a cruel situation, so therefore we're using private kennelling, and as a result of that, that's putting us under huge financial pressure, and hence the call for the need of a national emergency crisis. So thank you so much to all the public who've supported us so far, but unfortunately our work is still not done. We're still taking out a huge amount of animals in crises. Recently we just took 117 dogs out of a puppy farm.